Hello and welcome to Richard's Kitchen. Today's recipe is toad in the hole. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, leave a comment below, hit the like button and share. A full list of ingredients is in the description below. So let's cook toad in the hole, which incidentally is a recipe that was originally created in the 1800s in northern England as a way to stretch out meat in poor households. So basically we're going to be cooking sausages in a wonderful crispy Yorkshire pudding batter. Start by cracking 2 medium-sized eggs into a bowl. Add 120 grams of plain or all-purpose flour and whisk together. And now we need to add approximately 200 millilitres of milk, and I say approximately because the amount of milk depends on the size of the eggs. Add only half the milk to begin with and keep the batter thick as you whisk out the lumps. You will need to whisk vigorously to do this. Add the remainder of the milk and whisk this into the batter, and then season with a little bit of salt. The batter should be of a pouring consistency. Cover with cling film and leave to rest in the fridge for a couple of hours. Now we're going to make some onion gravy, which is a perfect accompaniment for toad in the hole. Start by melting 20 grams of butter in a pan, and then add 250 grams of sliced onions and a teaspoon of fresh thyme. I want to caramelise the onions and slowly cook them over a gentle heat for 15 minutes. This will bring out the deep, rich, sweet flavour as the natural sugars in the onions caramelise. Now add 20 grams of plain or all-purpose flour and mix this in to form a roux. It's really important that you cook the roux over a low heat for between 3 and 4 minutes. This will get rid of any floury texture or taste from the finished sauce. Now we're going to add approximately 400 millilitres of hot chicken stock. And we're going to add this gradually, keeping the sauce thick whilst we beat out any lumps of roux. Keep gradually adding the hot stock to the pan and working it into the sauce, stirring it all of the time until we have a sauce consistency. So we're going to make some adjustments to the flavour and texture. So add a teaspoon of gravy browning, a few splashes of Worcester sauce and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Stir these ingredients into the sauce, and if you can't get hold of gravy browning, then just add brown beef stock. Add the remainder of the hot stock to the gravy. Bring to a simmer and season with sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. Keep the gravy on a low simmer for 5 to 6 minutes. It should be of a sauce consistency and will coat the back of a spoon. Then put to one side as we make the toad in the hole. In this recipe, I'm using a 20cm frying pan with a non-stick coating, which is ideal for 2 portions. Heat 50 millilitres of vegetable oil in a pan. When the oil is quite hot, add 4 good quality butcher style sausages. Start to cook the sausages in the pan, making sure that you occasionally turn them over so they cook evenly. When the oil is hot, pour in the Yorkshire pudding batter, making sure it's distributed evenly in the pan. So we're going to cook the toad in the hole in a preheated oven at 210 degrees centigrade or 410 degrees Fahrenheit for the first 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, or when the toad in the hole has risen sufficiently, turn the oven down to 190 degrees centigrade or 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Carry on cooking at this temperature for another 5 minutes, and this is to ensure that the Yorkshire pudding is cooked all around the sides and won't collapse when you take it out of the oven. And this is what it should look like when it comes out of the oven. Golden brown in colour and crispy around the edges. So let me ask you, is this 1 portion or 2 portions? Well, in our house, we share everything, so today I'm going to cut it into 2. And And now we're ready to serve. Toad in the Hole, a great British classic. And today I'm serving with savoy cabbage and bacon, and of course that delicious onion gravy.